on the barrier! This'll be just for the crack. A new chapter in me saga.
Hey, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Scared Soldier bringing another Borderlands 3 video, and in today's video I'm going to be reviewing the Soulrender AR assault rifle from the DLC to Love Guns and Tentacles. This is the new DAL assault rifle in the game, and I wanted to see just how good this was, so we will be doing multiple testings with it against some bosses, some mobbing, and of course Wotan himself. Now before we get into it, if you guys see on the left, we have all the stats of the weapon. Now this one comes obviously in all elemental forms. The one I have is non-element, but I do have the really fantastic anointment because I am using Zane. Now if you see, there also is a lot of damage on this weapon, 2594. The accuracy is very nice as well, not to mention the fire rate and the reload speed is literally perfect, so you will be doing a lot of damage with this gun. The only thing I would say this gun is lacking is maybe mag size, but again, if you use an artifact or a class mod that gives you more mag size, it will help dramatically. And also, just a little note, guys, if you guys want to see more of this type of videos, please leave a comment down below and I can do this maybe into a series and try out some of the new guns. So if you can, smash that like button for your boy and subscribe for more content. So let's get into some of the testing, guys, with the Soulrender itself. In order to get this weapon, we have to head over to Heart's Desire at the location What Beats Beneath. And once we get to What Beats Beneath, you're going to find two enemies called Tom and Zam, and once you kill those two, they have a high chance of dropping the Soulrender for you. And again, this comes in multiple elemental forms. This gun drops from them and many other guns as well. These guys drop a lot of world drops and they're very easy farm to do. If you guys are also looking for the class mods, the new skins in the game and all that kind of stuff, these are the two that are going to drop it. As you see, they drop a lot of good stuff for you guys, all the new weapons in the DLC and some of the older weapons as well. But if you are looking for the Soulrender, these two are the best to do so. So with that being said, now that we know how to farm for the Soulrender, let's take this to the battlefield and see what kind of power we can get out of this weapon. Starting off with our usual subject, we got Grave Ward as our test dummy, so let's see just how much power we can get with this Soulrender. So starting off with a couple really good shots. Of course, we're just going to wait for the map to balance out to really just kind of settle down and really just shoot all of our damage at Grave Ward. As you see, we're flying up high in the air, but let's get it. Let's shoot him in the center, and as you see, it is doing phenomenal damage. This weapon, the fire rate is insane, as you see, and reloading, it takes no time at all. Like I said, the mag size is a little bit low, so you do have to reload a little more frequently, but nonetheless, it did some insane damage. So you guys saw what kind of power this gun can do, so let's see what it can do on Wotan. Already starting off at a fast start, ripping down his shield like it's nothing. Keep in mind, this is not even a shock Soulrender. This is just a normal basic Soulrender with a good Sentinel anointment. So imagine if you get this in elemental form with shock or corrosive, it will absolutely melt. The other cool thing I really like about this weapon is you see that those skulls that come out of the weapon as you shoot home onto the target you are shooting at, and they do a lot of damage. They're not just like useless skulls that come out and do absolutely nothing. They explode on the enemy and do a lot of damage, as a matter of fact. And before, just a little note, guys, before this weapon came out, they released it on the DLC, they actually nerfed how many skulls came out of this weapon. So imagine what it would have been if they didn't nerf it, like how many skulls would come out of it. But nonetheless, the skulls are really cool because they home in and do a lot of damage. Absolutely tears up Wotan's upper half, melts shields, and does overall a lot of damage. I'm not even using any cutsmans. I'm only using this weapon right here. I'm loving everything about it. Like I said, the only downside of this weapon is the mag size. And the other thing you guys have to pay attention to is that if an enemy is super close to you and you shoot and the skull comes out and explodes, you will kill yourself. So just be careful about that. But nonetheless, this gun is extremely fun. Now let's go take this out and mob some bad guys at the proving grounds. Taking this gun over to the proving grounds, and already you guys can see we are causing a lot of havoc on the map with the purple skulls coming out, homing onto the enemies, doing a lot of damage. This gun is really insane. Now also with those skulls coming out, it helps keep our action skills active because it adds to the dots that we do with the weapon. Now obviously this weapon is not ideal for smaller mobs because your action skills will end if you like keeping your action skills active, but the overall damage is really insane. So if you do want to kind of get infinite action skills with Zane, your best bet would probably be something like the Calm Cool Collected setup to freeze enemies for infinite action skills no matter what situation you're in. But you guys can already see in the gameplay that with the Seen Dead and Good Misfortune, I'm not really having that much of a problem keeping my action skills full. So again, you guys can try it out and find out for yourselves, but me, I like using this setup right here. And in the gameplay you're seeing in all the videos so far, I'm using the Bloodstained Zane build, guys. So for those who don't know, I just posted a video a couple days ago, so go check that out if you haven't. This is the build in action with this weapon. Now again, lastly guys, I definitely give my stamp of approval for this weapon. Go and get it. It's probably one of the best assault rifles in the game right now. And again, if it's on the DLC too. So if you guys like the video, let me know in the comment section down below, and maybe I can do a part 2 and grab another weapon from the DLC and review it for you guys. This one definitely was a success, so let me know in the comment section down below, guys, and don't forget to leave a like for your boy and subscribe to the channel so you do not miss any content. And I will see you in the next video. Enjoy the rest of the gameplay, guys. It's your boy Scared Soldier signing out. Peace.
Six doors, prick.
Screw you too! Hurry up to me! Don't die now! What? Die? Blasting them! Well played! Feel my power!
Look at that, the maggot.
This planet
That wasn't so hard now, was it? I'm on fire! But not literally.
Okay, right. Here come me! Wish I'd traveled more. This is gonna shit all over you!
Some skill has been demonstrated, I suppose. It has arrived.
Me? What the after? After heretic! Kill! Get that heretic! You're me! Ain't going nowhere! Come here and give me your ear! You'll get yours! Were you not family? Take my back! Water tip!
Off for the bushel of monkey gits.
I'm gonna trash ya! Brave that geckos! Down! Shut that old man! You're out of your league!
Your parents should be ashamed of you. Ferocity's my middle name. Same ferocity thing. Come on, come on!
Eat shrapnel!